is not monetized. To help keep the channel going, please consider supporting on ABRI. Discover exclusive finds on our Amazon store. Caller: hey, there's a guy with a gun in my house. BR operator: do you see a gun? BR caller: yes. BR operator: does he have a gun? BR like, bitch, he done said he had a gun 10 times. Why keep asking if he sees a gun when you already know he does? The us is like third world now. My question is why those officers are armed with AR-15s with 30-round mags if San Francisco bans ARs, has a 10-round limit, and is nearly impossible to own a gun in? That scene with the guy snorting cocaine will make a great meme. Need music suggestions? How about Ibiza Summer Mix 2023 Strawberry Best of Tropical Deep House Music Chill Out Mix 2023 Strawberry Chill Out Lounge? 1. Love it. Music Red Heart. Just about to jump in the shower with this unsmiling face with smiling eyes. Trust because you are willing to accept the risk, not because it's safe or certain. Motivation. Love it, Red Heart. Good music, Red Heart. Party popper. Now, that sounds like Wormbo. I miss this show. NBC Hannibal. Hold my beer. Just unsub to Cracked cause new content sucks. After Hours is still golden though. TV show bingers should rewatch this every few months to remind themselves that almost everything is almost the same. Though they were describing Seinfeld instead of The Wire. Another nod to my hometown's own masterpiece, The Wire. The UPN joke is fucking funny. Actually, a show where these four use TV and films tropes to solve genetics helps us understand the biological program. Ready for more? BRBR, join my mentorship program for 50% off by using the coupon code SUCCESS. BRBR, here's the link. BRBR. Humanity's biggest problem is thinking we can control everything. Amazing. Thank you for your sharing your experience and where my limelight's at. New favorite guy. Me being a Filipina, a Leo, and the funny one in my friend group. Mom, Benjamin has some creative idea in mind and it's a delight to watch him in his craft work process. I like the way it rolls along the rug as well. like it's rolling through the grass. Wonder if Mr. B thought the same. It takes a while for an artist to get things just right. He's so cute, red heart. Build Benjamin, build till your heart's content, red heart. Benjamin clearly enjoys the creative process. I just love watching him because you can see the wheels turning in that magnificent mind of his. Looks like Benjamin is wanting to fix something and checking it out. This has certainly aged well. Should really let the people decide some of the questions that are asked. Just hold a poll on the social media of the organization that holds the debate. Quote, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life." Quote John. President Trump will bring all of the good benefit to all of American no matter race and world's human. Because President Trump's heart only American and U.S. Hi, thanks a lot for countifs. Great job. Hi. Is it possible to compare a single cell to multiple cell using countif function? In that case, is it possible to return a logical? I really wish all those whining women one real day of oppression. She has no idea what it's like to be a man, haha. I don't think she could handle a day BR just like I probably couldn't handle being a woman. Hatred of men. It's amazing how much women hate us. Kritis du har huvud loss. Full clip. The Good Bad Mother EP4, Netflix, BR song. This heartwarming scene, Kang Ho calls himself Stu. Problem with sheet goods is they are never square, and the track saw is good for squaring up those materials. I like the idea of what you built, but the need for a track in my shop is a necessity. We use track saws 'cause they're portable. That's really super. Is that a different kind of drill bit in your drill press? It looks like it has a steep angle cut on. Why MK1 and not MK3 Ultimate Remake? Or MK12? Why they went back to MK1? Iggy. Sub-Zero and Scorpion with man buns. Come on, guys. Is this a movie or a game? Native American Liu Kang or Night Wolf? The graphic must be insane. I hope that Shao Kahn comes to MK1. Liu Kang's line at the end gives me chills when he said it. Such a badass. With every new iteration, MK franchise is becoming the best fighting game of its genre. Give us a Fire and Ice Shaolin Monks sequel, you cowards. Thumbs up good. Hi, I like it, OJK. Red Heart Party Popper. What is the answer? Help me in grade 3 LOL. This is nice for my 3 kids. Smiling face with sunglasses smiling reminds me of Yuki standing up for Ayam during their conference and Ayam calling their mother out. Ugh, so beautiful face holding back tears. I never realized a piece of music could move me so much. Every time this played I was bawling. Thank you for these amazing and emotional music. Subscribe to stay updated with new uploads. Fatu Drama. Isa Drama Mat Baneo Yardil Se Dekt Hein. Yekaisa Drama Hai Yarjab Se Ifra Apni Makeo Chad Kadad Ke Garge I Hai Muhi Ekb Partak Shana He Logat Time Karab Huwa Marabus Arkuchnahi. Story J Sewer High Sewer Delete Car This is highly useful. Thanks for parabens. This is illuminating and enlightening. Thanks for simplifying an assumed complex topic. Nice job talking about this conceptually. This segregation of economic, social, and cultural rights versus civil and political rights is not helpful. The UN mechanisms have already established that all human rights, civil, cultural, economic, political, and social rights are all complementary and reinforcing, meaning you can't enjoy one right without enjoying other rights. The more we make a distinction between CP rights and ESC rights, got beaten by this earlier today. Bar Sinister was a location, and cloning vets. Needless to say, I was staring down 1,000 plus nulls. I remember watching this video a while ago before I had null or Zola, but now I'm back with both of them. Are you sure about this? I love that it takes Mickey a little longer to realize that the people have committed worser acts in the name of morality. Free agent out now, all platforms go stream Gorilla. Sound like ESPN, red heart thumbs up thumbs up thumbs up. A very hard-working lady. She is amazing, smiling face with smiling eyes. I love her. A spectacular La Nina. So GR8. Cheng Xiao. Smiling face with hearts, kiss mark, smiling face with hearts. She is amazing, clapping hands, light skin tone, clapping hands, light skin tone. Red heart, smiling face with smiling eyes, smiling face with smiling eyes, smiling face with smiling eyes. Party popper, party popper, party popper, party popper. Ma'am, English key class nahi lag rahi ab, folded hands, folded hands, folded hands, please reply, folded hands, folded hands. Ma'am, you teach very well. Smiling face with hard eyes. Balance scale. Money mouth face mirror. First play. In the second channel we discuss common cases and approach them using evidence-based medicine. BR. Basically, the main channel is for study, and the second channel is for practice. Backhand index pointing down, medium light skin tone. BR. Welcome everyone on board, especially my personally astral future partner Musk. Quotes Akon from European Union Nigeria. There's a big difference between intelligence and wisdom. Having intelligence far greater than wisdom is probably quite dangerous. The US government forced What series is this? Graduation cap. Learn Elliott wave theory. BR course. Backhand index pointing right. ABR coaching. Backhand index pointing right. ABR. I feel really bad for people with narcolepsy. Imagine having to be perceived as weak because of a brain disorder you can't help. I would hate the person called life if I got narcolepsy. I don't have time for sleep, all shame. It's Kudamp Moss to show political prisoner to public what is happening to the nation. What's wrong? Once it's submitted to the court, it's an open document for the public. All people are on mic. Decorum, please. AAP Party Whale K Jitninamun Mildhine Ser K Ser Bishar Modhine Jara Batayo Video Like Hone Se Ki Quikais Karab Hodi Hai. Comma. Is Sanjeev Kaushik J's Gataya? And Pad. Gadaro Ko Bulate Kislai Ho Thapat Mar K Bagi. AAJ Democracy Jeet Gaya BR face with red heart. I just had a really good idea for how I can make the trailer better. Looks much better than the original. Red glowing eyes are better. Honestly, those eyes will forever be more unsettling than the red eyes. Well done. Thumbs up. To be honest, this edit looks really good. I just had a really good idea for how I can make the trailer better. Looks much better than the original. Red glowing eyes are better. Thumbs up. Light skin tone. Nice content. How it probably went. BR Gura. Hey, can I borrow a paper bag? BR staff. Jokingly, sure. Just make sure. Sometimes God will remove fear altogether. This is almost a dangerous confidence. Thank you, sir. Thanks. Folded hands. BR It is too interesting video and helpful for me. Jagirdar and Zamindar main difference PEEK video please. Amazing explanation. Hope you make more videos on stuff that are conceptual in nature. In my campaign I just made a mech suit with a giant ass railgun strapped to the shoulder. I got a crit and dealt 159 points of damage to a single target. Also, someone made this an actual subclass. Is that Gohan? Quote, you can't do that, quote, is bullshit. Looking to get protein powder. All the detectives have the same eyebrow frown on them. What a rough job. Do you know how much it takes? It's like Chappelle said. This country has turned into a bunch of overly sensitive crybabies. Newsflash. They're just comedians. People want equality while demanding to be treated differently from everyone else. All my life I have heard comedians make fun of every race and gender in existence, even cancer. I've been watching the whole DW crew for a while now and only, what is the best treatment for this blighted ovum? It happened to me yesterday and am not happy at all. Nurse Mercy, please help me. I'm 10 week pregnant. I just on the topic as watching SMTH when I was young. My dad forced me to watch all 3 PVA movies in a row. Traumatized for 3 months. Skull. No, I'm not. I kidnap vegetarians and force feed them meatloaf. Not really sure. No. Watch that show BR while forcing hallucinogenic eye drops into somebody's eye, grinning face with sweat. Just on the topic as watching SMTH when I was young. My dad forced me to watch all 3 PVA movies in a row. Traumatized for 3 months. Skull. No, I'm not. I kidnap vegetarians and force feed them meatloaf. Not really sure. No. Watch that show. Just on the topic as watching SMTH when I was young. My dad forced me to watch all 3 PVA movies in a row. Traumatized for 3 months. Skull. No, I'm not. I kidnap vegetarians and force feed them meatloaf. Not really sure. No. Lately have a move of chips. I call these things commie blocks. Entire cities look exactly the same like the Soviet Union. Where is it? It's kinda scary how these are similar to the Khrushchevka that dominated the Soviet Union and Eastern UK. Lindo. Pampa Algas. Lamentable. Bakit Tinatawag and a Barong Tagalog Yan. Ganyan pala ang Barong Tagalog host. Watching Supporting and Leon's official vlog. La beta time, sir. Full pack support from Irene World 75. Tweed BA Baking Soda. M&M. Raina looking so good. Bro, Raina always been that bad at it. Next agent from Malaysia, please see XD. Trash is so, I love you so much MJ. Singing legend BR, dance legend BR, pop legend BR, Michael Jackson, gentlemen and ladies and you fuckers, crown, shushing face, Jangan Takut BR, Jangan Sedih BR, don't be afraid BR, don't be sad. Julie 2022 Moss, this don't sound good. Everything is light and the only reason that things appear to be in different stages is their frequency. So yes, shadow people are actually a real thing. It's just anniversary edition of this film. Why does everyone in every show I watch have less than half the blood of a normal human and bleed out in 20 secs with the wound being? Have you ever played soccer? What version should I do next? I'm thinking dance mom grinning squinting face. TF is this cringy AHH video and what's a soccer? Soccer is not a word, football is. I play soccer, we lost 2 games but at least we tried. It's football not soccer. Someone says soccer BR, me say that this just might have worked for me yesterday. Very informative. Although worst AI voice I have heard. Hi. Ted, you handled this awesome. I say good riddance to the hairy sewer rat. He was an untalented, ugly, dumbass, washed up, old hippie fuckhead. Just to know from historians of the time and Greek philosophical demistio, then 3 of 4 grandparents of Alexander the Great were Illyrians. His father Philip II ND had his Christian worship lyrics playlist. I pray that everyone can bear and get through all the pain that this world offers. Red Heart. Lord. Pay God NAAKO. Gustung Gusto Ko Na Sumuko. Please. Bichin Nyonaman Ako Ng Rason Paro Lumaban at Tulunan Nyonaman Po Akong Makaban Gon. I feel like Waylon Maka appreciates Sakin. Sa Laha NGMG Anagawa at Jinagawa Ko. Gustung Gusto Ko Magmahal. Mag, if you'd like to practice the material covered in this video, check out our platform at, it's totally free, and has been built to make learning and revision as easy as possible. The main features are BR lessons organized by topic. Only the lessons relevant to your specific exam board and tier are shown. BR automatic progress tracking. Progress bars tell you what you're doing well at, and what you need to spend some time on. BR practice quizzes so you can test your knowledge. You can quiz yourself on any combination of topics you like. BR a huge number of fully hinted questions that take you step by step through some of the trickiest calculations and concepts. BR a comprehensive bank of past exam papers, organized both by year and also by topic. BR Amadeus Amp Tom. Red Heart, 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 Red Heart. Thank you a lot, Kanjit. Kuchnai Samyaha BC. I did a topic test on this and got 230. Hope this helps. Loudly crying face, loudly crying face. Lifesaver. Shit, we need more channels like this. I just learned whole electromagnetism in 5 minutes. Thank you. I learned more in your 5-minute video than in 3 years of physics lessons. You take so many vacations, lucky women. I am one of those people with an extremely short revelry queue with only things I'll realistically need, and I alter it accordingly. When I put a question, and please excuse this nihilistic mindset, I am feeling like I'm somewhat screwed. I have a small frame and narrow clavicles. I have gained a lot of muscle and weight since where I started, but I'm still objectively quite small. Do you have to have a flare-up at the time of the test to be diagnosed? I have an EMG this Thursday. Kinda freaked out. I just did mine earlier. Gosh, it wasn't that painful, but I was scared at first. Obviously it's my first time grinning face with sweat. Well, at least it's done. The electric shock kinda. What else is new? Coldest hands in America. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. At the mark, when you walk across the road. What else is new? Coldest hands in America. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling. He's probably a homeless man and has no warm place to stay at. He is waiting. 3. What did he go to prison for? Sounds like he trying to be a pain in the ass for the cops the only way he can, or doesn't have any place to go and jail is better than the streets to him. Dude getting free house and food. He got prison for this. And the real criminals are out there robbing, killing, and raping without any consequences. Quotes just standing there. Menacingly. Quote, join my modern wood academy and build a modern walnut console table along with me. Beautiful work. That is amazing. As a very new, but old, 55 YRS woodworker, I find videos like this very inspiring. Cheers, Mark. I just saw one of your videos for the first time. Very funny. Very informative as well. I mucho enjoyed you. Very, very nice. Man, his voice give me chills and goosebumps. 30 Mayo 2020, backhand index pointing right, backhand index pointing right, backhand index pointing right, back, BR Aguero. The Aguero one made so much sense. Degree. Can type 2 diabetes be prevented? It is a very good book for beginners as well as for those that are already into. Yes. I have a question. Who is they? Who are they? Thank you, Glenn, for reminding me that I came from nothing. Alcoholic, abusive father beat on me every day. Mom that didn't care. No money. No way in life. But with determination, strength, time in Marine Corps, and will to go as far as I want, I now own my own home. Completely off-grid, own my own construction business, have 5 kids that all doing great with 2 grandkids that I love. Thank you, Glenn. What is wrong with Glenn's forehead? May our Father God, super cute. I was so proud of you guys. One of the best race, super cute. I was so proud of you guys. One of the best races ever in rowing. And the Olympics decide to cancel the LM4. God bless. One of the best races I've ever watched. Probably the best race I ever saw. Even after watching video of this race a number of times in other places, I still can't stand the tension in the last 500 meters. Awesome work. Also need a video of these police officers came to end your life in 2020. And this is exactly why we need our police. If the police were defunded, these stories would have all likely had a totally different ending. 22-01-2023 BR 2139 Juristic Gavel van Eenald Bij Midgen Linkerborst. My late uncle, who was Adoro OSK dramas OU Doramas Como Kamam Chins, me and Kanta's smiling face with hearts. Wall Street pitched so-called quality stocks with high profitability and low debt as a kind of insurance against whatever the economy might throw at you. So what happened? Ser sincero 6 en la miniatura undivide. Love his quote yada quote I know the drill responses ext. Love his quote yada. Stay up to date on all of OMP-ES premieres at Hand Sanitizer WTF. Okay, maybe I'm not an alcoholic WTF. Second day sober. Doesn't sound like much, but it is. It's wild how some things that are so ordinary can ruin someone's life. From alcohol, stairs, cars, etc. All because of ignorance too. She was not 33. Diana's narcissistic parents are crazy. Sometimes they just need to quickly euthanize people immediately. These are some of those people. This show is a case study in bad parenting. 31 months sober. Someone else touching your child doesn't mean you failed. That roided guy says, wow, I'm roided, but shit WTF happens to me, grinning face with sweat. It's very simple, everyone. The big guy had a lot of muscles and he was using his muscles as well as not balancing the load directly above his spine. If he had done it the way the other two had, he would have lasted much longer. It doesn't matter. Both medal events took the podium as the worst events by a large margin. The best thing that came out of this was the pre-New 52 Superman and Lois replacing their god-awful New 52 counterparts. BRBRO, and also they have a son and got their own series. Who download the free point of view topic sheet and worksheet here. Memo white heavy check mark BR. My teacher send me your video so I can understand. Ty, this helps me with my homework. Can throw out snuff from your mouth cause it's difficult to differentiate between the there, here, where. Ma'am, use of preposition please go. Make a crane. You forgot how climbers climb in IRL. they use grappling hooks, and in TV shows they swing on building to building. Now I wonder, did they add them? The little chameleon waving goodbye to the snake was brilliant. Loved the shy-eyed bird as well. Thank you for blurring the wasp pollinating that plant. My kid was watching. Thumbs. Frozen berries and frozen mangoes are cheaper than their fresh counterparts, but just as nutritious and just as delicious. I believe that morality stems from Red Circle support via online store. ABR Orange Circle support via Patreon. ABR Blue Circle support via YouTube sponsorship. ABR Blue Circle support via thanks button under the video, next to quote, like, quote, and quote, share quote. BR Yellow Circle support via one-time donation. Looks like the Russians. Red Circle support via online store. ABR Orange Circle support via Patreon. ABR Blue Circle support. Venissimo, I'm in love. Great forest green with black trim. Thought you were supposed to hit the water pump seals with a grease gun. BR question. Why did cactus fire? Are these hard plants to grow? Immortality and exploration of universe. All scientists are people. Then most people are idiots. Therefore, sign of the horns, light skin tone, clapping hands, light skin tone, fire. Holy shit, a dog, I love dogs. Can no one stop this dancing machine? Nan, not the jackhammer. Face with tears of joy, 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 face with tears of joy. I'm still very upset. I hope maybe someday she would finally continue the masterpiece she had created. She said after COVID is over she could continue on my inner demons, since I've been waiting for it for a long time after the cliffhanger. I personally think the reason is about COVID, since I think AFMA would be like an honest person. Thank you for watching. Mautanya Bang. Call out chapter ITU season K Virapaya folded hands. Pertamakalan Yaseno Manjuru Diplukaloli Hanagaki Take Michi. Very good, take Michi, don't let them take you for useless. Karen Bang, call me hand. Wow, so cool. This is the worst manga edit I've ever seen, and the song you used was awful. Love the song. When you played that audio, all of my memories came rushing back. Jot don't care out now, airplane BR Kita Logia Gana Mitro. Guman 22 ATT. $. Jot don't care, so what's the difference between the different types? You should do more research about tobacco. The benefits don't talk gibberish. Tori, you are such an excellent essential oil advocate and have totally educated yourself beyond measure. I imagine you have sold so many bottles. And guess who survived? Our dumb asses face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Inhabited. Starting to think the features from each of these species still exist within the modern population, such as dwarfism, giantism, brow bridges, etc. Face with open mouth. We are Homo sapiens though. Notice the Homo sapien is a white man. Such nonsense. P.O. Hansen harmonic video related to bloating stomach. Thumbs up. Good information for all. Bouquet, 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 bouquet. Doubts and misconceptions ABTT are cleared very well. Old habits die hard, but this habit is one to listen. The way he looks over at the register area. Total giveaway LMAO. Before Jack Harlow blew up SMH. Rainbow haircut. He should have closed the gas cap and waited in the car for the Would you like a fast, easy way to improve your English every day? Check out my online course. Quote, correct your English errors. Would you like a fast? The lights at my local gym are not red, they are just good information. Jenny smiling face with smiling eyes. Thanks for clearing, dear ma'am. Folded hands. Nice one. You can't argue with the boss. He's the big cheese. You're well, awesome, interesting video. Thumbs up, keep them coming. Watch full video series featuring Dr. Ramani, Dadandi Sakan ESA Informacion, ES Pseudociencia. Is he became sterile? Great surgery indeed. Hello sir, I am Kushal 23 age loudly crying face, shopping cart click, LOL. Zaina like My Little Pony. I laughed when you just turned ein gold gray and he screamed face with tears of joy, 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 face with tears of joy. You can also use a hanger or a long wire and attach the elastic with some tape or glue temporarily, and it will help you feed the elastic get through the hole more easily. Hey folks, if you're looking to try this mod for your Power Mac G4, please keep in mind your pinout may be different. This mod applies to the Gigabit G4 and digital audio models only. If you have a sawtooth, Quicksilver or hey folks, if you're looking to try this mod for your Power Mac G4, please keep in mind your pinout may be different. This mod applies to the Gigabit G4 and digital audio models only. Carl is a legend face with tears of joy. Dude stays in character very well. Carl's logic is impeccable. I feel like Carl has achieved enlightenment. Total Zen. He is a Buddha. Jokes on us. Totally agree. Based Carl. So they're just short-term plans. Carl is my spirit animal. Grinning squinting face F face with symbols on mouth King legend grinning squinting face. I'm eating chicken tonight, oh man. Oh man. Outstanding performance. Well done. Wow, note by note. Very nice. How can I get this? Thanks, this was very useful. Thank for the help, family. Love this clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands. You find Tuesday here from onwards. I love Jordan. Minion such a good boy. Red heart. I got multiple side-by-sides and inherited 3 years ago we made silage and sealed the sheets together. Why do I have to go through 8,000 grueling hours of an apprentice? If enough people fill this survey, it'll teach you. Laughing face. We learned on our own and our channel is now 320k subs and growing fast. Important to enjoy what you do and it will all work. Smiling face with smiling eyes, 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 smiling face. Doing a project on vanillin. Thanks so much. Thank you. It was very helpful for my project. Does God exist? A philosophical inquiry. Available worldwide on Amazon. BR ebook. ABR paperback. ABR. In your opinion, what makes us human? TF2. The 73748367386483638 hours spy after kill. Grinning face with sweat, grinning face with sweat, grinning face with sweat, grinning face with BR. ABR. BR. Tagal naman matapos ng investigation ito. Putting nakagawa na ito ng mga kwento. Hanaku. Bugal. Sino pa baedi young compare ni tudert nhi. What a powerful women. Awesome. You can help support our video channel while enjoying a good book. To order Trauma and the Human Condition. Fire in the Madhouse. This video is part of our Heredity playlist. Looking for resources that pertain to this video? We have a resource for this video here. Trigon has his own motives probably. CA March CSIJE Mets just sans prenom. Awesome thumbnail. It should be mentioned that the 2021 book quote The Dark Veil quote focuses on Riker and Deanna and an adventure they have on the Titan. As it takes place years before Kestra was born, it does prominently feature their son Thad, who we know from S1 Picard EP quote, awesome thumbnail. It should be mentioned that I love cooking myself. Thanks for the President Trump got 73 million votes in 2020, the largest number of votes in history. Ron DeSantis I am 50% secure, 33% am 17% This explains my attractions. I found all of this very familiar, being lucky and RIP are notable, B. Rogues. So crazy bass storm ZZZ. Killer. Timazuo que bien que suena ese bejo che. Except se escucha con el bejo bien fuerte. O bueno. Molodets. Had a great time at the meet and greet in San Antonio, Martin, and the band were amazing and really cool. Sign of the horns. I can sing better than that Mark dude, he's Wolf's third singer since UDO. Give it a pulled man. Hire me Wolfie. Tearing up those notes. Sign of the horns. It's like if Hooded Menace went heavy metal. A year late to the party. Hearing some obvious trad metal influences and I love it. Judging from the name I was expecting some technical death sounds which I'm not a big fan of, but holy shit, you guys are amazing. Insane album. Keep up the great work. I will appreciate it for not being like the other death metal bands, aka men screaming into microphone non-stop. Check out Brilliant and get 20% off. Denounce vehemently. The Singapore government decried that chewing gum was bad as it caused the MRT doors to malfunction. Decry. Denounce openly. Anyone know where I can find the original Algerian thicker? Correctman. Left hand is open to skyward and right hand is facing earth, since left hand is receiving and right hand is giving hand. Anyone know where I can find the original Algerian? I figured out how the symbol represents a virgin. It's an M for man, atop a pair. This is welcome to your least boring summer ever. Come join me at Camp Crunch Labs. Are you the only child? Red Heart. As an only child, folded hands, folded hands, folded hands, folded hands. BR. This music is fire. Red Heart, United States. 54. BR, BR 24. BR, BR. Red Heart. Red Heart, 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 Red Heart. 2020, Red Heart. Red Heart, 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 Red Heart. Ice cream is love, ice cream is life. Red Heart, loudly crying face, mending heart. Lang Kai Box. In the next Friday I'm going to order your meal, Lang Kai Box Kitchen. Solo los que hablan español me entenderán. Alguien sabe cómo es llama esa canción, por favor? Si alguien sabe cómo es llama. Es que llevo todo el año intentando buscar el nombre. Folded hands, light skin tone, folded hands, light skin tone, folded hands, light skin tone, folded hands. For det trist. Det bear dumped tragisk person fate. My favorite outitber is Super Mario Ganzamel. I love you guys, always making my day. Marvin's credit card says Mr. Goodman thinking face. Take the house they can never take. Literally the only video on YouTube not changing a basis to the standard basis. White heavy check mark register here for 3-4. BR Haydn. BR. BR, 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 carrot. Relieved face. Grinning face with smiling eyes. Is it Hindi or Urdu? Anyway, I understand it and successfully logged out. Real video starts. Thanks red heart. Sound very low. Thank you. Smiling face with smiling eyes. Hi. Thanks. Anyone knows what are the images in? 100 times I view it 100 times right on point gemstone. The outfit it was amazing. I love olive camo scarves, hoodies and masks. Fire fire. Still made me cry, crying face, clapping hands, medium lights, a god for. Hope you guys have a great week. Please users facts. On video Sirl administration DAF Aries, please users facts. On video Sirl administration DAF Aries, so that's how the wings fold. Very helpful. I love why don't we man band forever more lives in my heart. Are you friends? Are you liked my video? Put like thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel white heavy check mark. I will be very odd virtues signaling speculation points at the end. Otherwise excellent as all. Pretty amazing soil from what looked like a canyon for a young guy. You're very wise. PZ screwdriver for PZ screw, not a flat screwdriver. Comma. And those cable holders made from nails, they damaged the cable. Again, they make cable clips just for that. And they don't damage the cable. The band is really my aunt, mom, and I use culture spill to get 55% off your first month at use culture spill to get 55% off your first month at Scentbird. Thank you for teach me how to use them. Clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands. I have them in my backyard. I first saw rose hips in Newfoundland when I was on vacation there. I asked people. Everything seems to be falling apart in America. Nothing is going in the right. The 38 Baby album smacks. 100 points. We need more than just one water bomber working on these fires. Didn't know we had a major. How does green grass burn? Direct energy weapon being used again. Media lying, and these guys are lying too. Thanks to Alberta and fossil fuels. Canada is burning. You people are such fools to post this garbage. I suppose you staying at home and creating even garbage is better than you going out in perfect. I'm going to give this a try. Tie so much. I love this teaching style. Thank you. Very easy to follow. Helpful. This is exactly what I talk about in this video. Man, this is a powerful theme ever. Besides Goldberg theme 100 points flexed biceps, we are the nation of domination raised fist. Let's get to 1 million subs. Purple Heart Fire. Choppa. 2 kids drowned in this pool. BR cameraman oh flushed face. Jeffrey's ghost probably tried snatched your shit while you were asleep. The humor face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Fucking in the hotel, it's most bespook. Redstone powers normally with a switch from down bass to upward. We need more function that powers up bass to downward. Redstone powers normally with a switch from down bass to upward. We need more function that powers up bass to downward. How do you extend a signal for the vertical glass redstone? Doing good, just get a beater mic. The wall, why not a 5%? Thanks so much for the info. The good old days before 2008 with 105% loans. Good old Rams. Thank you. Clear and movie camera at Margot the Rescue on TT. God bless you both. Bro looked at her like he was about to kill her. I'm not crying, you're crying. The one thing I miss about my pity is their smile. LT3 last summer my pity had to be put down. And oh boy, every time I saw him I'm a Java developer with 1 year experience. Never have I needed to know this in my daily job. When does this information become necessary? What the IDE? How can I assure amigos le compartimos and wait? And oh yeah, you are correct in your thinking. I have no, they almost have 5 mil I think. Almost 2 years later and almost 5 mil lol. Insane to me. I'm watching this a little over a year later and they're at 4. I started delete TikTok after watching your video. Thank you for the info skull. For the life of me, I have no idea why people use TikTok. It's designed to reward stupidity and encourage anarchist behavior. They have a challenge now about walking into random people's homes. You know that's not going to end well. And that's not even the worst of it. I'm always trying to block them from the family devices, but somehow, one of the kids figures out a way back in. China really hit a home run on this. It's a fantastic weapon. That's why they want after Anonymous. Snowden, your own country knows everything about each individual too. They can watch you through your phones and all the cameras people have in their homes. They don't need your permission. My thanks to all my Patreon supports who continue to make this possible. YouTube continues to make it difficult for independent content, and I'm seeing less traffic overall from my videos, so how can I treat it? Thank you for sharing this information with the world. I have the exact degenerate oral pharyngeal syndrome. It is a Shingle Life Amp SPF. Watch our video. They said it needs to be able to dry to the outside. Does that mean there are situations? Shingle Life Amp SPF. Watch our video. They said it needs to be able to dry to the outside. Does that mean there are situations where you can't do a metal roof and spray foam? This may be a dumb question. I just started my closed cell or open cell research journey. Just watch him at playback speed of 0.75. Looks like someone took a Sharpie to his eyebrows. A Las Barracadas. Why is he talking so fast? WTF, I'm out, bruh. Am I tripping? Is this sped up? He is not. If he would have faced any likes of UF. Find your sign. Sparkles backhand index pointing down. BR Aries. If you need water in the future, please get it. We can wait 2 seconds. Fire Digital Romeo program. Listen to this song every time if you're sad, and this song cured my sadness to happiness. This have a meaning and never get old. Everyone needs to know this song. What is a dangerous man? Is a young male full of emotional anger and armed, randomly acting in a disorganized way, which then an organized force of 20 officers show up. Yawn. Checkmate. So be an organized man instead. What is the Docado rule? Nobody has the freak brain. That's ear. Warm moist food. Perfect setup. Lovely grinning squinting face. WTF. Hell to the no. Ew. For 0.1 seconds I was screaming WTF. How he do that? I hate humans. I think that consciousness and qualia cannot be explained by science, so it seems like we need a soul. From the POV of a substance dualist. But then there's also many problems brought up by that too, such as how can an immaterial substance, the soul, interact with. I think that consciousness and qualia cannot be explained by science, so thank you for watching. The links to part 1 and 2 are below. BR Part 1. ABR Part 2. TOEI announces the Shadow Dragons will be an extinct clan similar to the Saiyajin who were revived. Thank you for watching. The links to Part 1 and 2 are below. BR Part 1. ABR Part 2. Listening to the show brought me here. Cause I still made mobile data. AABBAABABA equals 6A4B. I am little bit selfish person. I am in first category smiling face with hard eyes. Very clear. Thank you for sharing these methods. So helpful smiling face with hearts. Could you please demonstrate how to make a narrow shoulder on a raglan sleeve pattern also? I have searched for that but I haven't seen anyone doing a video about it. Genius. Oh my goodness. You have just blown my mind with this video. I know I don't have narrow, very clear. Thank you for sharing these methods. Astonished face, astonished face, astonished face, waving hand, clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands. I don't know why you are at only 601 subscribers. Don't worry, you will be at the top. Just keep on making good music. This is just so beautiful. He deserves more than this. I wonder why are you so underrated. Best music ever to my ears. Excelente. Useful. Thank you. It's a helpful video. Thanks. Very good explanation. Easy and simple. Really clever video.